Have you ever thought about how many bitcoins are simply gone? Not stolen, not sold, just lost forever, trapped in forgotten wallets, hard drives tossed in landfills, and passwords no one will ever remember. It's estimated that millions of bitcoins are out of circulation, and they're never coming back. But here's the twist. Every time one is lost, the value of the remaining ones quietly rises. And if you own even a tiny fraction of a bitcoin, that could be very good news for you. In this video, we're going to dive into one of the strangest and most fascinating aspects of the crypto world: what happens to lost bitcoins, why it matters more than you think, and how it could silently be making you richer without you lifting a finger. To understand how bitcoins are lost, you first need to understand how Bitcoin works. Unlike a bank account, there's no forgot password button. Your access to your Bitcoin is tied to something called a private key, a long string of letters and numbers that acts like the only key to a digital safe. Lose that key, and your money is gone. Forever. And that's not just a theory. It's happened. A lot. One man famously threw away a hard drive in Wales that had 8,000 bitcoins on it. Today, those coins would be worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and he's still trying to dig through a landfill to find it. Another investor wrote his private keys on a piece of paper and lost it during a move. Some people stored their coins on old laptops that later crashed, got thrown away, or were encrypted beyond recovery. In fact, it's estimated that up to 20% of all bitcoins ever mined, that's about 3.7 million coins, are lost forever. That's over $100 billion worth of Bitcoin, vanished into digital limbo. And the reason this keeps happening is simple. Bitcoin gives you full control, but also full responsibility. There's no middleman, no recovery service, no customer support. If you make a mistake, even a tiny one, the blockchain doesn't forgive. Here's something surprising. Lost Bitcoins don't disappear from the system. They're still out there, fully visible on the blockchain. You can actually see these coins sitting in wallets that haven't moved in years, sometimes more than a decade. But even though they're visible, they're completely unusable, like treasure locked in a vault with no key, forever out of reach. That's because the blockchain is a public ledger. Every transaction, every coin, every wallet is recorded, but only the person with the private key can move the funds. So if that key is lost, the coins are frozen permanently. They just sit there, untouched, and untouched. The wallet still owns the Bitcoin in a technical sense, but no human can ever access it. It's as if those Bitcoins are trapped in a glass case. Everyone can see them, but no one can break in. And that's what makes this phenomenon so fascinating. The coins are mathematically there, but economically gone. These lost Bitcoins reduce the real supply. They don't go back into circulation. They don't get traded, spent, or sold. They're stuck. And this has a strange side effect, one that might benefit you more than you realize. Bitcoin was designed to be scarce. Only 21 million coins will ever exist. No more, no less. But if millions of those coins are permanently lost, then the real number of usable Bitcoins is actually much lower. Some experts believe that the true circulating supply could be closer to 17 or even 16 million coins. This means Bitcoin is even scarcer than most people think. And in economics, scarcity drives value. Think of it like rare art. The fewer pieces available, the more each one is worth. When coins are lost, it's like burning a piece of digital art. There's one less item in existence, and the remaining ones become more precious by comparison. So when someone loses their coins, it's not just a personal tragedy, it's a market event. One that quietly benefits every other holder, because as supply decreases and demand stays steady, or increases, prices go up. That's basic economic gravity. And unlike traditional currencies, Bitcoin's supply can't be printed, inflated, or manipulated by governments. It's fixed, final, programmed. So every coin that vanishes strengthens the position of those still in circulation. It's one of the few assets in the world where other people's mistakes can quietly increase your wealth. Now that you know how easily Bitcoins can be lost, the question becomes, how do you avoid becoming part of that statistic? First, understand this. Self-custody is powerful, but it comes with responsibility. If you hold your crypto in a personal wallet, Whether it's a hardware wallet or a software wallet, you need to back up your private key or seed phrase securely. Write it down, not on your phone, not in your email, not on a file called don'topenthis.txt. Use offline physical backups and have more than one. Store them in separate secure places, a safe at home, a security deposit box, or a fireproof container. Next, test your backup. Too many people write down a phrase and never verify if it actually restores the wallet. One typo and your backup is worthless. If self-custody feels too risky, you can use custodial services like centralized exchanges, but they come with their own risks, hacks, regulations, or shutdowns. If you go that route, choose platforms with a strong track record and security standards. The golden rule? Don't keep all your crypto in one place. Split it, diversify your storage, have a system. And finally, educate the people close to you. If something happens to you, can your spouse or family access your assets? Leaving them completely locked away isn't just a loss for you. It's a tragedy for those you leave behind. Bitcoin gives you control, but with that control comes a simple truth. If you lose the key, you lose everything. Understanding what happens to lost Bitcoins isn't just a curious fact. It's a mindset shift. When you realize that millions of coins are permanently out of reach, you begin to see Bitcoin for what it truly is, a deflationary asset. One that becomes more valuable over time, not just because of demand, but because of irreversible scarcity. This perspective changes how you invest. It's no longer just about price charts or market cycles. It's about owning a slice of something that gets more rare every year. And not because someone decided to burn coins, but because the system punishes carelessness and rewards long-term responsibility. So how do you take advantage of this? By holding your coins safely and patiently, by viewing Bitcoin as a long-term store of value, not a quick flip. And by understanding that, statistically speaking, more coins will continue to be lost, which means your slice of the pie could quietly grow in value without you doing anything at all. It's the opposite of inflation. It's programmed scarcity. And the people who understand it and respect it will be the ones who benefit most in the long run. Lost Bitcoins are more than just a strange quirk of the crypto world. They are a constant reminder that in this new financial system, control comes with responsibility, and carelessness comes with a permanent cost. And here's the irony. Every coin lost forever quietly benefits those who still hold on to theirs. If you protect your keys, if you think long-term, and if you treat your Bitcoin like the scarce asset it truly is, you're already ahead of most. The future of money rewards the prepared. If you found this video useful, make sure to subscribe to Financial Depths for more insights that reveal how the financial world really works and how you can use that knowledge to your advantage. Stay informed, stay prepared, and I'll see you in the next video.